MLB coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Bruins. Derek Rodriguez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
135.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty D, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Tony Gwynn looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping in, number 11. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, no. Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So next to the plate for Texas, Justin Turner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Brock's in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Axton has his sign. Here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring.
He likes to call the pitch above the zone. They say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that,
That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, you'll try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Willie Stargell. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Rodriguez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bit.
Day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping in is the center fielder, Steve Finley. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. pulled toward right center field. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone. Set to get his day started, DJ LeMahieu, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
No strike.
And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. This one's flared toward left center. Vizquel ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check. Into the box, Todd Helton. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Paxton. Selection during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Acuna is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Popped him up. Kendall over to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Rangers set down in order. Will move to the 3rd with no score. So Stroud is leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
In now, Jason Kendall. A bouncer to the left side. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and into bat next, the 3rd baseman, Kyle Seager. Don't want to forget about it. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. He's running. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. On that one.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Jackie Robinson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Robinson takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Lifted in the air to center field. Acuna's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
To the plate now, Barry Larkin. Liner towards second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners off for second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2 strikes.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Andrew McCutchen.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2.
Ball.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier. Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in now, Omar Vizquel, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes ball one. Vizquel, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field to go.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail it here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Finley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Ozuna, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
DJ LeMahieu stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Finley leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Stepping in now, Lou Brock, pulled toward right center field. Acuna on the move. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the second baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He homered back in the third inning in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this throw gets away from him.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Justin Turner. Fastball in there for a called strike. Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn is there to put it away for out number 1. 1 gone in the Texas fourth. And Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dante Bichette. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Hit down the line at first. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Fouled off. Bichette, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Paxton's ready. 2-2 on its way. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Need to... All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in. Is the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Alfaro has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Barry Larkin, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Into the box, Steve Finley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ronald Acuna is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Popped up. Kendall moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. Paxton has his sign. Here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Trying to pick things up where he left off. DJ LeMahieu hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. At the plate, Lou Brock. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Jason Kendall stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Scorched to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up with 1-1. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Their count now at 2-2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Omar Vizquel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. Nick Ahmed is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Number 13.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
At the plate now, Joe Morgan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, Jackie Robinson. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is He hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
First offering on its way. Barry Larkin is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. You're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now. He can get in the air.
And that misses. 2-1. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Now a move over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Last half of the 7th here. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dante Bichette.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Finley is there. 2 gone. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strike. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Willie Stargell. And now a pitch on the way. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And there's ball 1. Outside, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Ball 3. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind.
He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
And that's an ideal start to the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Line drive base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 10.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Digging in, Jason Kendall. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game. Drew Steckenrider enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, Nick Ahmed. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Vizquel brings it in to Morgan at the bag. And it's not in time. He's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
First delivery to him on the way. Jackie Robinson is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. So coming to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. And that's out number 1. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Jorge Alfaro stands in as he looks at a called strike. Line hard toward right center. Finley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rangers set down in... All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Ozuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Willie Stargell. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set, now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 12.
Ready once again, Steve Finley. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Hit hard on the ground at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, Jason Isringhausen will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Omar Vizquel, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Last shot for the Rangers in this one. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. The 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Texas down to their final strike in this one. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game.
And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest.
And our final line score. First for the victorious